And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Such a wide open look. Valanciunas has got 6.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Lowry against Brown. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. And you look at Garbage Man, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Slim, he's in that same group.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand of defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
You know, for the season so far, their efficiency really off the charts, guys. I mean, great shot selection, excellent composure as well. I mean, you really can't tell that these guys are rookies.
It's deflected. And Jamar Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Such a wide open look. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Screen by Scola. Pass to Carroll. Scola left side. Shot clock at 6. And Lowry has it in the corner. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, he didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
And on the topic of Lowry, he became only the 3rd Toronto Raptor ever, Clark, to be voted into the All-Star game.
Yeah, you know, Bosh and Vinsanity, the other 2, Lowry also participated in the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge. Man, he's been outstanding as a point guard.
And a tenacious leader for the Raptors.
Yep.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
Patterson, he's checked in for Luis Scola. Raptors trail by 6. Lowry with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for a minute.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now, here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Now, here's Patterson. Defense right on him. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Now here's Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Passes it to Hunter. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He was focused on their post play and was pleading with them to try to get the ball into the low post every trip down. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Bryant's shot is off.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Johnson. Here's the kid. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
.24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ross kicks to Joseph. Johnson the screen. And it's blocked. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots from the corner. They grab their own miss.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that does it for the first half of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
I'm alongside Coach Casey, and Coach, you guys are getting torched out there tonight. What's going on?
I don't know what has happened, but our defensive concentration, rotation has gone the way of the Buffalo, and I don't know what it is. I could care less about offense. You know, we're going to score. That's not the problem. It's making up our mind and having a commitment to the defensive end.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. In the second quarter, they imposed their will on the game and built a 10-point lead at the half. And if things continue to go the same way after the break, they're threatening to run away with this one. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, the shots were dropping for them. I mean, they was just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy's man's hand, whatever. It didn't matter what the defense was. They found a way to get a good look almost every time. They just got to be patient, take as long as they need to keep finding those high percentage shots.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
One problem is that they didn't show enough aggressiveness on the boards.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
The second half beginning in just a moment. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan in the guard. Scola out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
The kid passes to Garbage Man. Here's the kid. Lakers passing it around. Just 2 to shoot. There's the pick. Off the pick. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Lowry. Screen by Scola. The wide open look here for DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Garbage Man's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the kid, guarded by Scola. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Toronto calls timeout.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And Kobe throws it down hard.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. The kid passes to Brown.